Well, fishers, it's all happening still. Very excited about the cod season opening. It's been quite good. Some areas, a little bit mediocre. Most of them are good. But we'll kick off down at Dartmouth Dam. No cod down there, obviously, but there is quite a few trout getting caught. The word of down there at the moment is the fish down about 30 feet, 20 to 30 feet anyway. So lead line, downriggers, paravanes, anything of that nature will cover the options pretty well. But everybody up there, or most people up there, are going up to troll a few trout. They're actually putting their yabby pots in. I've mentioned this for the last few weeks. They're getting plenty of yabbies, absolute good quality, big feed. Don't miss out. It's really worth the effort. It doesn't happen all year round, so it's certainly worth it at the moment. Don't forget there's bag limits and that on yabbies. No size limits, but there is bag limits, so keep that one in mind. The Middle River, the Ovens and all those areas down there, they're going to be a bit high and dirty. They had some big storms down there over the last couple of days, so there's a huge amount of rain running, water running down the rivers. The Ovens River is running quite dirty, so about 2 to 3 days it should probably affect Mawala, I'd say. There's a bit of dirty water going down there and it'll sort of dirty up the top end of Mawala, I'm assuming so anyway. The comp last weekend at Mawala was quite good. There was quite a few fish caught. There's 6 over a metre caught and released. Quite a few legal size fish, 800, 900, don't know exactly the numbers, but it was good. Everybody had a great time. Very promising start to a cod season. The Murrumbidgee River here, very, very good. Clear, running perfect at the moment, plenty of access, get in at the boat ramps, no problem at all, and it's producing a lot of fish, a lot of cod, a lot of tiny little cod at the moment too. If you're a bait fisherman, just be aware of that. Probably use bigger baits because there's a lot of small trout cod getting caught. Try and use circle hooks or wide gap hooks in particular, that way you can let it go without any damage. So real promising. Hume Weir, I'm still happy with that. There's some good numbers of redfin coming out of it at the moment. Bobbing little yabbies around seems to be the most consistent. Yellowbelly is still getting caught, but the reports I'm getting now, they've moved out into slightly deeper water, in about 10 metres of water, so 10 to 20 metres of water you'll find the yellows in around the trees. Slow rolling soft plastic, still the way to go down there, and you'll troll a few reddies without too much trouble at all. McGraths, Merlins, CC minnows, any tadpoles, little CC tadpoles will cover the options. Any small lure that's got a bit of depth capability, I think you'll find it be quite good. Tumut River's high, run a bit of a banker, hard to fish, but there is a few trout coming out of it. Blowring's looking real promising. Off the bank with bait, still quite good. They're getting a few cod and yellows on the troll. But look, just keep in mind, if you're going to Blowring at the moment, I'd try the slow roll and soft plastics in around the timber. Not a lot of timber there, but when you do find it, you'll definitely pick up a yellow or two. And if you look at the drop-offs, the rocky points, try and sound the fish out there and try the soft plastics on those fish, because you will have a great deal of success if you do that. Nighttime fishing starting to come back into that scenario in the next week or two when we get the next full moon. It should be very, very good at Blowring, so keep that one in mind. It's going to be one of the better full moons of the year. Looking very promising. Hot stuff at the moment. Burrinjuck, pretty happy with the Juck, getting quite a few yellows out of it. They're still out in the deeper water, just down about 20 feet, not up in the shallows like they were. But try targeting big cod at the moment at the Juck with big lures, 140s, 150s, that sort of thing. Work those big steep rocky banks up around Wade Island, up towards the bluff and down towards the dam wall. I think you'll be quite surprised. There is plenty of big cod in the Juck. If you target them, you will catch them. So as you can see, we've got a reasonable amount of activity around us at the moment, so things look real promising. This is the Compleat Anglers Fishing Report for this week. Catch you again next week.